So today is part 2 of Renee's weaning journey and we are going to be doing butternut squash. I'm not going to give it to her just yet, I'm just going to prepare it because I've just woken up and I don't know what our day is going to look like. I have just left her in here to play. Say hello. This is a really good Jumperoo. It keeps her entertained whilst I can do other things. So while she's in there, that's when I'm going to start prepping the butternut squash. If you find that you're struggling for things to entertain your baby with whilst you're doing things like cleaning up or prepping their lunch or prepping your lunch even, then the Jumperoo is a really, really good shout to do. I will link that into my description. So she is just watching me walk around, so I'm actually going to just bring her up here and speak it through with her. Might as well start doing little things like this with her and keep her that little bit more entertained. Oh, it's okay, darling. Mummy's going to come and bring it over. Say hi. So I'm just going to give her a little teething ring as well because teething is going crazy at the moment. I am getting no sleep, which means she's probably also not getting no sleep. And no one's winning. So these are a really good shout. They're really cheap as well. I think they're like £1, £2. So yeah. So here's the butternut squash. I will be making carrot and butternut squash soup for myself later. So I'll just use a few chunks of that now for her first taste of butternut squash. Yeah, we're going to get all the seeds out and try not to get them all over mummy. So you just peel all the sides, you make sure you scoop all the seeds out of this, peel the sides into little strips and then you can just So this is the rubbish and then this is what I'm going to use to blend. Are you getting hungry for it now? Yeah, boo! Yeah, boo! You want to cuddle? Perfect timing because it takes me about 5 minutes to pump. These are just what I use. Really good from Amazon as well. They are, you see that? Bellababy. And yeah, where the butternut squash takes about 5 to 6 minutes, that's exactly how long I pump for. So it's actually perfect timing because then I can entertain you. Yeah, let's not pull on mummy's hair. Mwah! I give you kisses instead. Oh, did the hob just turn off? Did the hob just turn off? So the water is now boiled, so I'm just going to add the butternut squash. So I have just pumped. For all you breastfeeding mamas out there, I'm going to link this pumping machine in there because it is brilliant. I see so many really expensive recommendations and I didn't pay that much for it. And it's always worked. I used one more at the beginning, but it wasn't that great. But this one has just got me through. It's a double pump. It's got loads of settings. So I'll link that in the description as well. Go and grab yourself one if you're looking for a pump. I tend to just do one pump a day to sort of keep my supply up. So we always have bags of milk for when it's come to weaning now. For milk baths, that's always a popular hit here. So go and grab yourself one of those pumping machines for your breastfeeding mamas. As I say, I'll link that in the description. So I'm going to leave that for 5 to 6 to 7 minutes. And then I'm going to use the Tommee Tippee machine, which we used in the video 2 days ago. And if you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. She has a really funny reaction. Not a bad reaction. I mean, a really funny reaction to eating the broccoli. Yeah, it's definitely one to make you laugh. So whilst that's boiling, this is the machine I'm going to use. I've only used it the once, as I said, but it was just so good. Like, do you know when you get something and you're just like, that was worth it. And it's just a small, at first I was quite surprised that it was quite small. And then obviously it made sense because babies are small, babies have small portions. Why is it going to be big? So, get it back out. So this is the machine. Do you know when you first get something and you're like, I'm going to keep it really clean and neat. I'm going to keep it in the box. I wonder how long that's going to last. This is, it's really cute. This is what it looks like. And I think I put it back properly. So that's it now assembled. It comes assembled anyway for you, so just give it a quick wash over when you get it. And yeah. And it has the little settings here, so you can pulse it. I think that's for when you're making more chunkier foods, or you've got setting 1 or 2, which is the speed of the blender. Should we check if it's ready? Right, that definitely took longer than 5 or 6 minutes. That took like 12 minutes. I forgot to also mention, when I gave her the broccoli a couple of days ago, she'd done 2 poos since then, so it's worked through her digestive system nicely, which is what we want to look out for, which is also why we were deciding to test one bit of vegetable over a period of 2 days so that we could really look for things like how it was working through her body, if she had any reactions, and it was all good. Broccoli was a winner. Not for her, but for us it was a winner. So now this is ready, and now pour it into the blender. So twist to unlock, take it off, and then just pour it into here. I'm going to add a little bit of that milk. Just lock it into place. Now I'm going to try on setting number 2. Now that wasn't a full minute, but I just want to see what it looks like. So that is a lot thicker than I want it, but I didn't leave it on for the full amount. So I did want to probably add a little bit more breast milk. I'm sort of adding just under 1 ounce. That's what I done in the broccoli one. So I'm just going to do that again with this one. And I'll just put this on number 1 setting. Oh, there we go. That is perfect. And like I said in the previous video, grab yourself some sort of small Tupperwares, because that's definitely not 1 portion. It's probably 3 or 4 portions. But grab yourself these, because then you can just store them in there. I'm not going to give it to her yet because she is definitely due a nap. And every time I go over to her, she comes out to me for like a little cuddle. I'm going to put her down for a nap now. I never really have butternut squash that often. I've just recently found a recipe for soup with it, and it is a really delicious soup. I will film that as well and add that onto my channel. So make sure you're subscribing so that you get alerts for when this comes up. As I'm sure when it comes to weaning your baby, you discover a lot of fruit and vegetables yourself that you're never used to having. Isn't that right? So I'm going to pop these in the fridge now. And then when you wake up, we're going to try a new bit of food. So she has just woken up from her nap here. And in the meantime, I used the rest of the butternut squash to make some nice carrot and butternut squash soup. So let's get started for some butternut squash. Yeah. So I'm just going to use this tub here to pop it into. There we go. Ooh, are you ready? It's alright. It tastes like butternut squash, but I can really taste my breast milk as well. It's not as bad as the broccoli, to be fair. Ooh. Gonna hold it? Thumbs up. Not bad. So that was an absolute success, wasn't it, darling? She definitely liked that one. She wasn't sure about it halfway through, but I think, yeah, she realised that that's good stuff. So I'm glad, I'm really glad, because when she's 6 months, which I actually just realised is in 4 days. I've been saying she's 5 months, 5.5 months, and I just realised, oh my gosh, it's June the 8th. She is, yeah, 6 months next week. So yeah, now I'm just thinking of all the solid journey, because she's definitely ready. So after we've done the 5 days of these purees, I'll go straight into doing the baby-led weaning and solids with her, and I'll be filming all of that as well. So do make sure that you're subscribing, so you're keeping in touch, like the videos, and comment below as well what your baby's first solid foods were, just to give me a little bit of help there. But thank you so much once again for tuning in. There will be another video posted shortly of her trying her next bit of vegetable. Say bye. Say thank you. Right, time to clean her out.